new Hyundai i20 has finally been launched. Now we've already given you plenty of information about the car in our last video, but now we're going to be driving the car and try giving you a real world review of it. Now joining me in reviewing this car is my colleague Ajinkya. Well, Ajinkya seems to be busy checking out the car. So we're going to tell you all there is to know about the car and also answer the important question whether if this car should be your next premium hatchback. Ajinkya, let's get to work. Now talking about design, I put up the image of the new car and the old car on my Instagram account and I ran a poll. Now surprisingly it was a very close contest, but the new car did manage to win and I agree with the winner. Hyundai has gone aggressive right from the get-go, and that ultra sharp sloping front end definitely looks the part. Even the new parametric jewel pattern grille fits right in, and the sleek all-LED headlights gel with it just right. The sporty intent is further amplified by this extended lip spoiler on the front bumper. On the sides you get these 16-inch diamond cut alloy wheels, which could have been of a more dynamic design. The car also gets this flyback chrome beltline that adds a dash of premiumness. And like we mentioned in the first look video, we just love how this fuel cap fits flush with the taillight design. Now coming to the rear, the attention grabber are these Z-shaped tail lamps which are connected by this chrome garnish to give it a wider appearance. However, because of the angular tail lamps, the car appears to be narrower than it actually is. Also, to add a little bit of premiumness, you get this piano black finish right below the windscreen and on the diffuser-like element on the rear bumper. Bottom line is that the design isn't perfect, but for me, I love the way the new i20 looks. However, I think Ajinkya doesn't seem to agree.
Well, there's too much going on over here, and the front end is a little too beaky for me. It's just a very busy design, and I think it will age very quickly.
And that's why design is a very subjective topic. Do let us know in the comment section whether you like the design of the new i20 or Ajinkya just has very bad taste. So we had polarizing opinions on the way the new i20 looked. Let's see what we think about the interiors. Now almost immediately I like how the new dashboard looks. It's a very free-flowing design and it's not very fussy either. I also like how all these aircon vents are stacked up in this pod, which again gives it a very clean layout. Then you get this big 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system that sits right in the middle and it looks very good. Further adding to the experience are these ambient lights that are positioned in all these nooks and crannies that look very nice, especially once it gets dark. I think overall Hyundai has done a very good job with the interiors, don't you think?
Okay, so you love the looks, but this is a premium car and it comes with a premium price tag. So you got to get under the skin as well. I think the all black dash looks a bit boring and Hyundai could have used more colors or even piano black finishes in certain places. In fact, the plastic quality is not of the best grade and they have not used soft touch materials anywhere.
I think we both agree that the interiors look good, but would have appreciated if it felt just as good too. Now let's talk about the seating comfort and the space on offer. I'll begin with the front seats first. I think we've adequate support here. These side bolsters help as well, and you've got support in all the right areas, which should make those long drives a reasonably comfortable affair. Also, you have the steering wheel, which is adjustable for rake and reach, and the view is brilliant because you've got a wider windscreen and that rakish bonnet helps further. So Ajinkya, how are things at the back?
The wheelbase has gone up by 10 mm and the legroom is fantastic. The car is wider than before and the shoulder room is also more. So seating 3 abreast should be reasonably comfortable. Now for my height of 5 foot 7 inches, the under thigh support is good, but taller people may find it lacking.
Overall, the i20 is as spacious as it can get. In fact, it's one of the most spacious cars in its segment.
My phone is running a little low on charge. Do you happen to have a Type-C charger?
I don't have a Type-C charger, but if your phone supports wireless charging,
Okay,
I do have a solution for you.
thank you.
So the i20 gets first in its segment wireless charging with cooling. In fact, now that we're on the topic for features, let's see what else the new i20 has. The new i20 gets a bucket load of features. You get an electric sunroof, digital cluster with MID, air purifier, cool glove box and voice activated Blue Link. The 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system feels great and is very intuitive to use. You get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and multi-device Bluetooth connectivity. But that's not all. To please the audiophiles out there, the system is linked to a Bose 7-speaker system which includes 4 speakers, 2 tweeters, a subwoofer and an amplifier. On the safety front, you get 6 airbags, vehicle stability management, ESC and hill assist control. Alright, time to talk engines now. So the new i20 comes with 3 engine options and quite a few gearbox options as well. So you have a 1 litre turbo petrol, a 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol and a 1.5 litre diesel. Now what we're driving right now is the 1 litre turbo petrol with the DCT gearbox. Now talking about specs, this is exactly the same engine that you get in the Verna Turbo as well, and it's in the same state of tune. So what you have on offer is 120 bhp and 170 Newton meters of torque. Refinement from the engine is top notch and it is an extremely smooth unit. Driving around the city, it feels completely at home and fuss-free. Thanks to the torque on offer, making gaps and quick overtakes are effortless and keeps the drive stress-free as well. Hit the highways and again there is power aplenty. The acceleration won't shove you in the seats, but it's quick. It gets to triple-digit speeds very quickly and can hold it very comfortably as well. The 7-speed DCT is quick and smooth and complements the engine too. It's fuel efficient as well, with Hyundai claiming 20.25 kilometers to the litre. So even as an everyday car, the i20 Turbo is fantastic. It can commute, it can make your weekend drives fun and it can take you to places very quickly. But what about the ride and handling?
Well, talking about the ride quality, the low speed ride is a little bumpy and you can feel the ruts and bumps filtering inside. But drive a bit faster and the damping improves significantly.
Now talking about handling, the light steering is an absolute boon in the tight confines of the city. The steering is quick and the i20 changes direction very quickly. Now Hyundai claims the i20 Turbo to be a hot hatch. Is it?
Well, it certainly has the credentials. 120 bhp, which is more than the Polo GT TSI. And it also gets a quick shifting twin clutch automatic. And Hyundai claims a sub 10 second 0 to 100 timing. But
the fly in the ointment is the steering. Its lightness, which is a boon in the city, feels oversensitive at high speeds. It's also very vague at the center and devoid of any feel, which robs some of the engine's enthusiasm. So it's a fun, quick car which will keep the average driver smiling, but the serious enthusiast will want more. The new Hyundai i20 aims to appeal to a wider audience by offering a multitude of engine and gearbox options. Prices for the new car start at Rs 6.8 lakhs for the base variant, while this top-of-the-line DCT Turbo Asta option retails at 11.33 lakhs. Now that is significantly more expensive than its immediate hot hatch rival, the Polo GT TSI.
But you also get 40 plus features over the GT TSI, and not to mention better performance as well.
Now Hyundai has made it very clear that it wants to aim for those people who want a no compromise hatchback, be it performance or features. And if you're one of those, the new Hyundai i20 is right up your alley.